Well, hello again. Today's topic is love issues with a Filipina. 90% chance this is going to happen to you. So I want to explain my situation and other expat situations, what to expect. I'll be right back to give you my story. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, the topic is today love issues with a Filipina. Let's start out by saying any expat, a foreigner that comes to the Philippines, everybody in the Philippines is assumed that you're rich. I'm sure you heard this many times before. Now, we live on a shoestring budget. I only make $1,000 a month on my Social Security. We're very comfortable on my budget, but we still have to be a little thrifty. We're doing okay, not a problem. But the issue is, everybody thinks that foreigners are rich, and they're going to approach you for loans, for money, and for this and that. Before I get into this, let me tell you, don't loan anything out any more than you can afford to lose. They swear they're going to pay you back and do this and do that, you know. I've been very fortunate. The money that I loaned out, it didn't get paid back on time, so I made it easier on them, saying, hey, just make payments a month, no problem. And they're good with that. But a lot of other people, they don't get anything back at all. You have to set boundaries when you first get into a relationship. See, in this culture, family helps each other. It's a poor country, lots of poverty. Jobs are hard to get. Like in my other videos, I talk about OFWs, overseas Filipino workers. They'll go to other countries and they'll work for years to send money back home to family for them to share and then for them to survive. And the ones that don't, they pull in their money to help each other buy a car or build a home or do whatever. And I think that's fabulous. That's great. I love that about this culture. But when you enter the family as an expat, a foreigner, you're not really included because they still think that you're rich because you have a retirement, you know, to live on it, and they don't. And that can cause issues. That can put your wife or your partner in the middle, you know. If you start putting your foot down, because, like I said, it's their culture. The mother is going to do everything in their power to help their kids no matter what, you know. And when they approach her to approach you, and you say no, that puts her in the middle. Family and friends, they get upset, and you know that puts her in a bad situation, you know. And plus, when you say no, you hear a lot of negativity against you, you know. Even had this one person go as far as saying, hey, if your husband can't help and give, you know, put out money and stuff, I know someone that's much richer than he is, than your husband, and maybe you want to get together with him. They'll go to that extreme, you know. Not always, but it was just a shocking thing, you know. And I had two different people tell me that happened in my situation, but I don't bring it up to my wife and cause issues or whatever, you know. As far as I know, she's devoted to me, and I'm devoted to her, but I feel sorry for her because that makes her upset and cranky, and you know, she can't take it out on her family. She don't yell at them and everything. So when pressure builds up in her, she starts yelling at me, and just to release. But you can't take it personal, you know. she still loves you. She'll still cuddle with you at night. But, it took me a while to figure it out. Why are you yelling at me? I'm not doing anything. Well, this happens to a lot of foreigners. Just, just be patient with your partner, and it's unfortunate that she's get puts in the middle, and I don't know what really to tell you. Just be aware that you're going to have these problems. You don't want to give her a choice, either me or the family. That's not fair to her or the family. You can't tell her to make a choice. That's not going to work. Because of course family's going to come first. But just explain to your partner. You want a 50-50 relationship. You want to decide on major things together. And just go from there. But don't be. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just be cautious. You're really going to encounter this, but I don't like it when people say, well, you don't have enough money to help us out, and I have helped as much as I could on what little budget that I have. I even gave more than I should have. But they got to learn, all foreigners are not rich. I came here to take care of my wife, and to support her and protect her, give her a home, give her everything she wants. She don't go without. She's always got money in her pocket. She gets whatever she wants. But she is so thrifty, I don't have to worry about her, spending 1 peso on something stupid. She's an amazing woman. And this younger generation is just going to have to learn to be the same way, because when her and I grew up, it was hard times. And the value of the dollar and the peso. But, okay, I'll make this short like my other one. And I just want to give you a heads up. You're going to encounter this. And, think about it. And talk to your partner about this before it arises, or if it hasn't already. Just be cautious. And I wish everybody the best of luck. We're doing okay. We had our bumps in the road, but I just hate it when they put my wife in the middle. That's not fair. But we'll survive. Okay, we'll talk with you later. Bye bye. Well, hello again. Today's topic is love issues with a Filipina. 90% chance this is going to happen to you. So I want to explain my situation and other expat situations, what to expect. I'll be right back to give you my story.